What's going on, Hall of Fame? It's been a minute, but I'm back. It's your boy, Don't Let Me ISO, aka the best JR. And today I got the one and only with a strong emphasis on only, heavy emphasis, Jay Buckety. Jay Buckety, man, say what's up to the people, man.
Yo, what's good, Hoff? What's good, fellas?
Hey, who tell me the story about Jay Buckety. Who gave you that name?
Wait, Jay Buckety?
Jay Buckety. You've since changed it. Wise move. Wise move. Wise move.
Okay. I know.
Jay
Yeah, I had to
Buckety.
think. I had to think back, bro. I
Wait,
remember
hold on. You had to think back.
yeah, because I thought no, I don't know why. I thought Zeta Bully was calling me that, but I forgot that was dead ass my PSN, or not my PSN, but my Xbox. I forgot because bro, I made the Xbox username before I even had an Xbox. I guess one of my friends had an Xbox, so I just made like a random account,
Uh-huh.
and then bro, I just made it like some goofy stuff, and then bro, I ended up getting like an actual Xbox, and then that was like my username because I already had my account like email and all that set up. So then I had
Okay.
that, bro, and then that shit, bro, yeah. And then bro, Zeta Bully, me and him used to be going at it, and then bro, he was low key bro, he was spamming that what is what the F is a J Buckety, and then bro, I just changed it, bro. Like I was like, bro, people really think my name's like J Buckety, bro. Like
Hey, Zay, I just want you to know you're doing the Lord's work because our boy was out here looking crazy with that name. Nuts. It was I'm glad you don't go by that no more.
bro, it's funny because bro, my friends literally would just these one dudes I used to be playing with, bro. They would literally just joke around because I'm obviously like J Buck, like my nickname, but they would be calling me like J Buckety, like J Buckety, like they would just be saying some random name.
Listen, man. Okay. I'm off that. I'm off that.
No, that was funny though. That was funny though.
It was. I
Oh
can't lie.
yeah, yeah,
That was a good time in Hoff. You and Zay definitely provided some strong entertainment value. And
yeah.
I think that's a good segue. We'll get to that. We'll get to what led up to that because you know, you changed arc after that beef. But we'll get to that. I want to touch on how did you what got you into 2K? When did you start playing 2K? Like, tell me that because you have your actual blood brother
Yeah.
is in the league as well, Jace. How did y'all get into playing 2K?
Bro, we first got into 2K. It's funny because we used to go to our grandma's a lot, because our mom and dad are separate. So we used to go to, and then our dad lived with his mom, our grandma. So we used to
Uh-huh.
always go over there on the weekends. And then he had a PS, I think he had the PS3. And then he had some, I think he only had, I think it was only two NBA 2K11. And then we used to be playing that. And me and him used to be playing quick match, quick play, we used to be playing a lot, and then that's that was when we were maybe when I was 11,
Mhm.
I first started playing, and then I didn't start playing my leagues and stuff till 2K. I didn't start playing 2K. My first 2K that I really played, I think, was 2K20, and that was when I really started playing 2K. It was over quarantine,
Got it.
and then we were just playing with basically all of our friends because we were all stuck in the house because it's quarantine.
Mhm.
We would play 5v5 prime, Cap, Jace, and then I think there's another guy that was in off, but it was just our friends. We would play 5v5 prime. I've never really played play now 5v5 though. And then bro, it was literally one day this dude Cab Zay, bro, he hit me up about Hoff. Cause we used to, oh, cause that's right. Cause we used to play. we used to play like my leagues back in like I think it was 2K24. We started playing like my leagues, like our friends, and we
Hmm.
would just do like a random draft, and then like we would just draft like with the all time legends and all that, and then we would just like play for fun.
Hmm.
And it would only be like six of us in the league, maybe four, and then we would
Hmm.
just play for fun. And then I kind of like just the aspect of like drafting the players and stuff, and like just building like a team. It's because I used to play my team,
Hmm.
A20, so I always found that like fun, just like building a team with different players. So then Cap just hit me up about Hoff in like 2K24, and then this was like the first like my league I ever joined, and then I kind of like fell in love with like the my leagues, and then I kind of joined like other my leagues and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of how I just like came into like the 2K space, and then like 2K my leagues.
Yeah, that's dope. I think it's dope how Pops could introduce you and Jace
Oh
to
yeah,
to some, you know, culturally, life changing stuff, man. 2K,
yeah.
I don't know, man, it's a part of my DNA at this point, man.
Oh, for real.
I can't even stun. And my pops, he introduced me to basketball when I was like, maybe two. Took me to a
Yeah.
Bulls game. I was two, just sitting there at a Bulls game. Fell in love with the game. Started playing at three, and then now we're here. Now I'm a virtual hooper, damn near, and it's just like I said, it's a part of my DNA. So I just shout out
Oh
to
yeah.
pops for that, man.
Oh
So
yeah.
you
For sure.
joined, yeah, you did join 2K24. Your first
Yeah.
team, was it the James Worthy team that you had?
That
Was
was
that
like
the
my
first?
first. That was Yeah, that was my first. Yeah, that was my first team that I had drafted. I remember when I first joined though. I joined like that Latin dude. I think I joined like a team he had, and I think they had like Brandon. I remember their main player was like Brandon Roy, and then like
Okay,
some other dudes. But I think that was I joined like mid like season though. But
I
then I
see.
remember the first team I drafted. Yeah, that was the Brandon Roy. I think that's who I did actually draft. I think I drafted Brandon. I was the Knicks. I think I
Yeah.
drafted Brandon Roy, and then I had James Worthy. I think I had Scotty Barnes,
Mm.
and then I forget who my center was. I forgot a little bit about that team, but I think I had Cam Whitmore too. That was like when I first like I remember. I think that was 2K24 when he was a rookie.
I
I
believe
don't know,
so.
but
I
yeah, if
believe
that
so.
was,
Yeah.
I remember he was cold. That 2K. Well,
Yeah.
he's always been cold, but yeah,
Cam is my dog. Cam is my dog. Yeah, man. I definitely remember you joining. I remember, giving you belt on several
no,
occasions.
the plays, bro. Oh my, bro. When I first joined and I was playing you, I was like, how do I guard plays? Like I don't know how to like off ball plays. Like I don't know what to do. It was
Yeah,
like an
it's tough,
automatic
man.
bucket.
It's tough. Guarding plays is not easy. Okay. So joining 2K24, you've been you've been an active and loyal member for some time.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, let's rip the band-aid off. Let's get into it. You joined, you were, to me, uh a good kid, you know what I'm saying? You were a good kid, very, suburban, came from, good
yeah,
family, like no problems. I could count on, at the time, Jay Buckety being a upstanding member of the league. And then I don't know, something happened. 2K, was it 2K25? You might have made conference finals. You maybe feeling yourself, maybe one in some other leagues. 26 rolls around. Uh, you draft, from what I believe, a contending team. You had Mitch. You had Zach. You was hooping. That's when I think the villain arc. That's when your arc changed. Walk me through what you were going through during that period of time. What caused you to say, "Hey, I think I want to be a bad boy now." Walk me through that.
bro. I think it's honestly the fact I remember like I lost that season, and then that's when I tried to do like I think wait I don't even know if I had Donovan Mitchell for a full season. I think I traded him mid season or whatever. But I wanted to like I wanted to try somebody out. And then
Hmm.
Tsunami hit me up with like a trade because I think I was like I was kind of like intrigued by getting like Curry. I what like this is also like the like kind of like the start of like my leagues for me playing like in 2K this season, like this 2K. So I didn't know
Mm,
like having Curry like whatever, but I remember I think I remember he just put like Curry on the block and then I hit him up about a trade and then he also like was gonna add like D Wade and I was like, "Oh, shoot, I can get like a legend in the trade with D Mitch if I give up like Zachary Versace because I remember that's who the other person I had." And
mhm.
then I did that trade and then I was like, "Oh shoot, like bro, I just got like Steph and a legend, like I won this." And then I come to find out I'm like playing like the comp users and then I literally can't like I feel like I just like literally can't like beat them just because like Steph Curry is literally a liability and then Curry's like so like Curry's easy to guard for like somebody that like the good users like it's easy to guard Curry. So then I made that trade. That was like a mistake. Then I was like, damn, like I really like messed my team up bad. And then I was over here like then I just like started making more trades that were just like not smart. And then when I oh my gosh, when I traded for Sabonis, yeah, that was just like the icing on the cake. Like when I traded for Sabonis, I knew my cycle was like after I like was hooping with Sabonis, then I was like, yeah, bro, like this is just like not fun for me right now. Like I'm just losing to like everyone that's like good. Like I feel like I just can't compete against like the comp users and then I just knew that my cycle was probably done after that, to be honest.
Mm. Okay, so it was more so, uh, from what it sounds like. Correct me if I'm wrong. You were mad at your situation, which in turn led to you taking that out on the league, or or what? Like, well, because again,
Not necessarily
you,
like taking it out of the league. Like I just wasn't like personally like having like fun just because I messed my team up. Like I made one honestly, like me making that one trade for Steph Curry and D Wade really like messed my like team up, I feel like. And then from there I just kept making trades. And then when you make trades in Hoff, it's not like you're not gonna win every trade. So it's like most of these trades I made, I was losing, but I just made the trade because I thought
no,
if
no.
I made the trade,
Let's correct it. All of the trades you made that season, you lost. You didn't win one
yeah,
single
yeah,
trade.
I didn't. No, yeah, I didn't
Okay.
win any trades. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, I'm just curious because I can understand not liking your team and taking a bunch of L's and Hoff, especially when you have money on the line. It's not a good feeling. But again, you kind of went from this nice kid to I'm getting DMs of you blowing people's DMs down with cuss words, calling them all sorts of names. I'm damn. This is Jay Buck.
oh
This is
yeah,
not the
yeah,
Jay. This is not the Jay Buck that I'm used to. You even came at me on a few occasions. I'm like, yo, what's
yeah.
happening? So, you were just unhappy? Is that how you get when things just are not going your way?
Nah,
Walk me
yeah,
through that, bro.
nah, yeah. I think I honestly just like wasn't like I don't know, like I just wasn't really like yeah, like you said, like things weren't really going my way, like
Got it.
and then I kind of just got like frustrated, I guess, and then
Uh,
shit, shit, it happened.
It
But
happens. It happens. And I'm just glad that we could talk about it today and like look back on it. You feel me? It's
yeah, for sure,
the Jay Buck that you are right now in the league is the Jay Buck that I'm not gonna lie, no cap. There's no weird shit. It was inspiring to see how you bounce back. You kind of
for sure.
you had this villain arc. You got into a feud with Bully. He kind of extinguished that. You kind of came at me about certain things, and
Yeah,
then you quit, kinda.
yeah,
And
for sure. Shit,
so that anyone looking at that would be like, oh yeah, this guy's done. But
yeah,
you come back cycle two, locked the fuck in. You secure the one seed. You get all the way to the motherfucking finals, to game seven, right there. I mean, that all is forgiven, my friend. All is forgiven. You coming back like that, everything that happened before that, water under the motherfucking bridge, my nigga. So
Yeah.
let's talk about let's talk about the redemption arc. What how did you approach cycle 2, because you were one of the users that were super duper pressed for a new draft, and you were excited about it. I remember you
Yeah.
messaging me about it. How did you approach one, the draft, and two, the season?
So like, it's actually funny. Well, because I was obviously like super excited for the draft just because of all the stuff that
Mm,
happened the last cycle. But there, like when the draft started, I want like my obviously like my main like option was to try to get like a top scorer because I had pick 17, which isn't bad.
mhm,
Well, I mean, not really any picks bad just because the roster's like always good. But I remember I had pick 17 and then pick 16 was a Sixers and he drafted T Mac like right before me. And I was kind of just like, I was thinking like who I was going to get. And I was looking at all the people kind of.
mhm,
And then I seen T Mac got picked right before me and that was going to be my pick. And I was like, oh shoot, what do I do here? Like with this pick. And then I'm kind of like scrambling through. And then it's like, I see Melo's there. I see like some other people here. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get Embiid. Like I know Embiid's not the prime Embiid that was like the Zeta Bully had the season before that, but like I seen he had like the high like set like the midi, so he can get like good shooting badges. And then it's Embiid, like he's like a dog in the paint and all that. So then I take Embiid, and then with my next pick, I obviously needed like my number one option like with the ball. And then I was going through, and then there wasn't like none of the legends that I really liked with that pick. So I just took Harden just because he was probably like the easiest, probably like one of the easier people to use. And then he's just
mhm.
like good in the game. And then I got my lock. And then I try to just build like from there. I try to get like a bunch of, well, and then Jalen Rose, like that guy was I didn't think he was
Sleeping.
going to be that good until like I just kept using him. But his SIGs and all that, like he was like a really good pickup. He's probably like my favorite player on my team, probably. And then from there, I really just tried to pick up like because my team is kind of like I have like people that are older. I try to pick up people that just play like defense. Like Jordan Walsh has like good defense. Chris Dunn off the bench. Like my bench, like I honestly love my bench because it literally like has like straight like defenders. Like Mo Bamba is probably like the best like backup big you could ask for, like especially defensively. And then he could
Mm.
shoot too. So basically, like I just try to build out my team to just like have like defense because I know that's like what wins half the games. So
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I would say that you drafted really well. Um, I had no clue Jalen Rose was going to be like this. So when I was,
yeah, I don't think
he was
anyone did.
actually he was actually one of the last players that I added to the roster because I
Yeah,
take my time with it.
I've never
I don't
seen you
like
at him. Yeah.
I never like rushing it.
Hmm.
I like it's like when I'm building out the roster, it's like I am creating something. You feel me? So it's like I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
I like to let the inspiration like come. Like I'll watch old footage, right? I'll turn on Sports Center, like, and maybe old story of an old player will come up. I'll be like, oh damn,
We at him.
let me check his 2K build, and
Yeah.
if it seems if the SIGs seem decent, I'm like, all right, because 2K is all Hall of Fame is all about animations and SIGs, and
Hmm.
there's some players that will never see Hoff because they're just you know they
They're just
don't
not
fit.
usable.
You feel me? They don't fit the vibe of the culture.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was looking at Jalen, I think I was looking at him on the Bulls. I saw some old footage of him on the Bulls. I'm like,
Mhm.
let me check this dude out. Pause. And I'm like, yeah, definitely be a good addition. We haven't seen him before, so yeah, let me add him. And bro, he's looking like he's about to be half player of the cycle. That's definitely how he's hooping, man. That's definitely
Yeah.
how he's hooping. So with that being said, what do you think makes a player good in a league like Hoff? Like, what type of player build do you think is, I guess, the top of the top?
Uh, it's tough. I think it kind of just like depends on the user too. Like for like what their strengths are, kind of like some people like the people that have like the high driving dunk. I don't know. I think it has to be kind of like a mix of like obviously like their dribbles, like animations, and then it's really like the main thing. Honestly, is just like their animations is what makes them like a good player. To be honest, because a lot of people like they don't have good like. There's like certain players that don't have good animations, but they're good in like obviously like real life, and they're not that good.
Yeah,
I think it's honestly just like their animations because certain like it's weird because certain people in the game like it's like Harden has like no like Harden for example he has no like dribble like he doesn't really have sigs but it's like his left stick animations are like his left stick is like really good in the game so
yeah,
it's like he's like effective for me and then I don't know yeah I think it's honestly just like their animations like certain players are just like different from others but I think it's like their animations.
I see. I see. I would agree. I think it's a combination of animations,
Hmm.
uh, speed with ball,
Yeah.
and strength and height. You
Oh
know,
yeah, that's true too.
strength
Yeah,
and height
height is for sure a big factor.
for sure. You know, and which is why I had to kind of adjust the lightning launch system because I was realizing, oh, okay, these taller guys, they get goal lightning launch, and it's just they're just tougher to guard. You feel me? And it's
Yeah,
like
for sure.
it shouldn't necessarily be like that because physics,
Yeah.
the smaller guys are usually the faster ones. You feel me?
Well,
So
yeah, yeah, for sure.
you do have your freaks of nature like the LeBrons, the KDs that have
Yeah,
high speed with balls, but that's definitely not the norm. You feel me?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to bring up. I think I wanted to bring this up publicly because people were getting like people were sounding weird, acting
Hmm.
like Wimby is the end all be all. And I kind of had a feeling this is no shot at my boy Trey Bands. He's like a brother to me. I love that guy. But we clearly see the difference.
Yeah.
We see the difference in, you know, now granted that Wimby might not be his play style, but
Hmm.
still, like to use a player like Wimby, and not to make this about me, but to use a player like Wimby, he's not like an automatic ring or bucket. Is you have to have.
Yeah, he's not like automatic yet,
You
but
feel
like
me?
he does,
You
like he
still
is,
gotta hoop.
he obviously is like one of the better players in the game. Like that's why he's obviously picked like top two, basically. But
Mhm.
he's not automatically oh shoot like you're gonna win a ring. Like you still have to win like games. Like it's not just gonna be easy because you get. Well, I mean, he's gonna make it easier because it's Wemby, but
I disagree, brother. I
you
disagree.
disagree?
I feel like you still have to know what you're doing. Like you have to
Yeah.
have a game plan. Like again, it's different. Like, and I messaged Trey Bands because he would cycles prior he'd be like, oh, you just because of the alien, that's da 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 da. I'm like, all right, maybe one day you'll get him, and we'll see the difference. And he did when he
Hmm.
drafted him. I'm like, bro, we gonna see. We're gonna see. If it's that. And as of late, it's just looking different. I think my boy's averaging 11 points. I'm like, yeah, it's again, you
That's
should.
honestly he like when he picked him, I was like, that's not really his play style, but I'm like curious to see how he uses him. And I feel like he doesn't really use him enough. Like like he drafted Kyrie and he said that's like one of his favorite players or whatever. So I understand like he gives him the ball a lot, but like if you're trying to like low key, I mean, like if you're trying to win, like you obviously got to give the ball to Wemby. Like you got to like heavy dose Wemby. Like
Got to. You gotta put him in ISO situations. You gotta back to the basket. You gotta up his strength. Let me not give him the sauce. I'm not trying to give him the sauce. I'm not trying to
ah,
give him the sauce because I'm not trying to deal with it. But
like yeah, I'm yeah. Trey Bands, if you're listening, bro, don't just keep going to Kyrie, bro.
Yeah, man. Okay. Whew, finals. The motherfucking finals. But before the finals though, we're jumping the gun. You got the one seed. You got the one seed. I think this is your first one seed ever, right? In off?
I think I actually got the one seed before,
You
but
might have.
it was like I think it was I think it might have been I think I did like once, but that one was mainly like I had a like maybe like 20 losses or something, but I had like a bunch of games, so it's kind of like yeah.
That was probably in the era where it
That
was
was like
just
one of like I think that was like the last cycle, last 2K. If I want to say it was one of no, yeah, it was one of I think it was the last cycle, like the third cycle.
okay. Okay. Makes
But
sense.
yeah, basically like a first one seed, real one seed.
So going into this season, like what was the mindset? You drafted your team, you have your stars, you know, you're spending money out the gate to
Hmm.
get your guys right. What was the mindset?
Really, like the mindset for real was like, I mean, I didn't really play last cycle. Well, I mean, I didn't play last the last season.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the last cycle, but I wasn't really active, so I was just trying to be like honestly, I was just trying to be active. Like I was just trying to like compete and then it was just fun to play against like everyone again cuz bro, I haven't played like I feel like I don't even know how long it was, but it felt like it was at least like 3 maybe 4 months or something. I don't know. But it was just cool to play everyone again and then I was just really just trying to just like I was kind of just trying to prove myself this cycle especially cuz I drafted my team. I felt like I drafted good. And then honestly, I was just trying to prove myself. And then, bro, I played Tut like Lag Tut, and then I played Cap and D Hugs and is like another league. So I was really like, I feel like that made me like get like so much better because those guys are like really good.
Mhm.
And playing them a lot, like that just really helped. I feel like I've gotten a lot better as the year went on. So then this
Yeah.
season, I kind of this season I kind of feel like I figured it out in some ways
Mhm.
and that just really helped me out. And then I was winning games against people that are good, so yeah, it was just a good season. It was fun.
I feel it. I feel it. Playing your brother in the second round, right? It was the second round.
Yeah,
How was that? Was the
that
was
was honestly. I mean, that's little bro. Like I'm gonna always think I'm just gonna just like I'm always gonna think he's not gonna beat me, but he actually put up a really good fight. Like he actually had me like, damn, bro. Like I'm really about to lose to little bro. Like when the prime time, because I remember I lost to him before in a prime time, so I was like,
yeah.
bro, like I can't lose this. Like, and then, bro, I should have went up 2-0, and then he green like, bro, his Bobo is annoying, bro. Like basically like my team matches up bad, especially against Bobo, just because I had Jordan Walsh on Bobo, and Jordan Walsh is 6'6", and then Bobo 7'3".
Yeah.
So he
Tough.
just shot over me. He was just abusing Bobo because he knows he has a mismatch.
Which
But
is
yeah,
what he was
he was
supposed to
tough.
do.
That was fun. No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was a fun
Was
series though. That was cool to play him.
definitely first time ever in Hall.
We had to shake hands after that one.
Had to. Was the crib going up? Like, was y'all just locked in silent? Were y'all talking trash?
Nah,
Like,
bro. Uh, after I think after one of the games, I don't know. After he hit because he had a game winner, game two at Bobo. He was like clapping and shit. He's like I don't know how we did it, but we did it. And he was like all loud and he was like, I was like, all right, bro. So then we play the next game or whatever, and then I won that one, and then I started like clapping, and then I think he probably heard me, and then he won the fourth game, so then it was 2-2.
uh,
Then the fifth game, that was just like I mean I just got the better of him that game. So then
mm,
I mean like we weren't really like going like we weren't really like talking trash. Like it was pretty like respectful, but
I like that. I respect that, man. Respectful belt, huh? That's
yeah,
that's that, that's what you gave little bro.
yeah, for sure.
Respectful belt.
I got to, bro.
Okay. I got to do what you're supposed to do. Okay,
For
that's what I
sure.
always say. You got to do what you're supposed to do.
I was honestly not even satisfied that I didn't sweep him. I thought I wanted to sweep him bad.
Oh man, Jace, you hear that? You going He can talk to you like that, Jace? Okay,
I
all
mean,
right.
shoot, he stepped up though. I mean, he went to game five.
He did. He did. He's been hooping. He's definitely.
I like his team. He got a good team too.
I actually haven't beat him this cycle yet. My team is still young though, but it's
Oh yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
he's definitely he has the one up on me this cycle. Which now that I think about it, Jace, the
That
next
might
time
be his
we
first
play,
time.
bro, huh?
That his first time.
His first time he has a one up on me.
Yeah.
Of course, of course, it's the first. Don't disrespect me. Of course, it's the first time, nigga. Of course, but nah, he's a. I fuck with Jace tough, man. I fuck with both of y'all
Like,
tough.
he's doing his thing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Okay, so we've talked about the villain arc. We talked about finals, finals.
Damn, bro. I didn't think we were gonna
Listen,
talk about this. Not playing.
yeah, man. We almost escaped, but listen, I went in as a viewer and a fan of the game, right, and a competitor. I'm like, yo, this guy. Because honestly, I feel like you got blessed with like a easier path.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah. I obviously did. But I feel like that's how it
And
always is, though. If you
I
really
don't
think
want to
about
I
it
don't
with
want
the
to
one seed.
disrespect I
No,
don't want
no,
to
no, no. No, I know.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to disrespect anybody in the league, but we just got to call a spade a spade. There's always that one bracket that's like, oh damn, I wish I had that bracket. You feel me? It's like,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
when you get into the finals, I was like, okay, this is gonna be Uche, he's a dog, but Shaq is that's a different dog. Like the Hawks, that's a different battle
That's a
tested
different
dog.
man over there.
He's three straight finals. I'm like, I'm gonna see. Like Jbuck is hooping and he's gotten the best of him in some wages, but we gonna see. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think Zion is gonna want to lose a fourth finals in a row. I don't know. You feel me? So I'm like, I mean, if Jbuck wins, great. We got a new champ. But I don't know. That's as a viewer, that's how I was looking at the series. So when you
Yeah,
went up 1-0, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a long series, but that's a good start. When you went up 2-0, I was like, whoa. I was telling my wife, I'm like, I started talking about you. I'm like, yo, yeah, the team in the white, that's Jay Buck. He spent like $500 on his team, his first ring, like he had something to prove. Like it was like a story at that point. I'm like, yeah, that shit crazy. So I was watching that shit like a fan. When you went up 3-0, talk about that, bro. What was going on? Like, how were you feeling?
bro. I was like, honestly, like when I won the first two games, I was like, obviously, I was like, come on, like let's go. Like I got two more. Like just gotta win two more. And then I won the third game, and I was like, all right, we right there. Like we just need one. Like I just need to win one more game. And I was low key like I was hyping myself up. Like I was obviously like excited for the moment. It was my first finals, and then I knew it was. I knew. I mean, like we know Z. Like this dude is like he's. It's like him and Cap. They're probably the greatest half hoopers if we're being real. So I
Yeah.
knew I was like I knew I was the game. Like I knew the series wasn't over. Like I still had to win one more game before he
Mhm.
won four because I'm up 3-0.
Yeah.
And then he wins the next game, and I'm like, all right, we good. We still have 3-1. Like I'm gonna just keep playing my game. And then I lose another one. I'm like, all right, we still good. Like I just need to win one more. And this game, I think this game's on my server. Or no, no, no. That game, the six games on his. So then I was like, all right, we just gotta win. Like I gotta win this game. Like I have to win this game. Then I lose again. We go to game seven, and I'm like, all right, bro. Like then my mental's like, like I wasn't mad. Like I wasn't getting like mad like during the game. But then I'm like, bro, he just won three straight on you, and you were up 3-0. Like you just literally like you can't lose this game. Like if you lose this game, like I'm gonna have to live with that for like like that's gonna like sit in with me for like that's gonna be bad, bro. Like just win
Yeah.
this game, and then I literally like I go down like at least like 10, and like I don't even know when. I think it might have been the second or the third, and then I think it was probably like the second. I think I was down, and then the third quarter comes around. I'm like, damn, bro, like he just got the better of me, bro. Like he was hooping. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like honestly, when I won the third game, like I feel like he was missing so much shots, and then from there on, like he was so locked in. Like honestly, like props to Z, bro. Like because the fact that his mental was like still there, like he was like, all right, I just gotta win like four straight. Like he won three. He won 3 games. Why can't I win 3 games and then another one? So I really got to give props to Z for that because like it's like the main thing about these Hoff games, especially because they're like 5 game, 7 game series, is you have to stay like mentally locked in. And then
Yeah.
I feel like as the series went on, I wasn't as mentally locked in, and I feel like that showed. And then I lost, bro. Like it's tough, but I just got to learn from it and try to come back. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that a break wasn't taken. I commend y'all for playing 7 games straight.
yeah,
Me
you got to.
personally can never, would never
I always
just
think about it like the thing about the breaks though, for me personally, I think some people feel the same way, is like I be thinking I be like looking out for the league. Sometimes I'm like,
yeah, which I
they probably
appreciate.
let the all the dudes that aren't playing, they're like, oh, they're playing finals right now. We better get into the off season tomorrow, like blah 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 blah, you know? And then it's like we take a break and then they're like, damn, like they gotta now we gotta wait longer. It's gonna be like another day after. But like, taking a break, like honestly, for the people that are actually playing, like I now that like I've played like these series and stuff, it honestly does like put a lot on your mental kind of. So like taking a break is like I feel like that is kind of like needed at times
I'm
for some
I'm
people.
listen, as a 37-year-old nigga that's still getting to it.
Hmm.
I will never in my life play 7 games in a row.
Yeah, bro,
I
that's
can
tough
only
though.
imagine. Listen, I can only imagine what what you went through would do to me in my household if I had to turn my system off and
Wait,
then be a husband and if I'm just being real,
no,
that
yeah,
might come out in weird. So taking the break is necessary. I appreciate you looking out for the league, but with $1,600 on the line, respectfully, fuck them niggas.
no, that's facts, bro. Yeah, like that's one thing about this experience though. Like I'm learning from it, you know, like so.
Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed. I'm like, dang, he lost 2 in a row. Is he gonna take a break? You didn't. Sometimes you gotta watch that film back to see what's going on. To
That
see
is true. That is true. Like, yeah, cause like I see, like I know, like it's funny because I see the like adjustments he's making, but it's like I'm in like the moment, and it's like I'm not making like adjustment on my part. Like he's making an adjustment, but I'm not making an adjustment. I'm still like playing the same way, so I'm getting more predictable as we're playing. Especially because we're playing like we played so many games now, back to back to back. So it's like he knows like what I'm doing. Like he's picking up on my tendencies and stuff. So yeah,
you know that's Z's strongest
yeah,
attribute.
bro.
His ability to read the game. Like
Facts,
he's like a supercomputer. Like that downloads data. As you're playing him,
bro,
he's
for
just
real.
downloading data and then
Bro,
he's
yeah, he's
using
literally like he's predicting like people's like yeah. I could just tell by
like
the way he's playing. Yeah,
so playing 7 straight games with a player like Z is almost unless you're the same way, unless you can make adjustments quickly, you put yourself at a disadvantage
nah, yeah, that's
because
facts.
that's his game. He can read, he can make reads, he can read you like he could, make adjustments on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Because he
Hmm.
has not, he has a support system, share screens. They all coach. You feel me? So that no
Yeah,
cloud culture over there is quite amazing because they all have basketball IQ. So when you're in the party, they're coaching you. They're telling you, "Hey, you should do this. You should. This is happening. Or you paying attention to this?" So he has a community helping him. So when you're
mhm.
playing a series with up against that, yeah, you gotta be careful because if you're not making adjustments with him, he's just going to run off. You feel
Nah,
me?
for sure.
So
Yeah.
that was definitely I wish you had YouTube. I want to, save the
Bro, I
games.
know, yeah. I,
You
I
feel me?
literally just can't because I have Xbox. But like
What
I
hey,
need to
what do I have to do to get you over to PlayStation, bro? What do I have to do?
honestly, I could probably switch like next 2K. But this 2K just because I already have the game bought. Unless it's
Yeah.
free, I don't know, but I
Y'all
probably honestly could just get a PS5 next 2K. I literally only have it just because like me and Jace game share because we both have
ah,
an Xbox, and then it
that
makes like
makes
the
sense.
games like cheaper, so it's like we don't have to like spend money that we don't even really need to spend just because you could game share.
Yeah.
But honestly, would like switch to PS5. Like I don't
Yeah.
have a problem like switching to PS5.
Yeah, I think it's time, my brother. I think it's
I
time. The Hoff community would appreciate it.
for sure. I know the YouTube Loki is like
Clutch. It's
yeah.
it's it's we need it. But I like to end these segments with a ranking. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little tough, but we got time.
Okay.
Give me your top 10 Hoff. Uh should we do currently or all time?
Mm,
Let's do currently. Let's do currently. Season
man.
1 top 10.
Okay.
It doesn't have it doesn't have to be in order. Actually, we got time. Let's do who's number 10? Who's number 10?
Number
Who would you
10.
give? Yeah.
Can we look go from like the top
Let's
to the
let's
bottom?
do it. Okay, who's number
'Cause I don't
1?
know. I don't know like who I would put at like I feel like yeah.
Who's
All
number
right. So
1?
at one I'm obviously gonna put Z.
Z, okay.
Uh at two I'm gonna put my boy D Hugs. At
You're putting
three,
you're putting your D Hugs above you?
oh, this is like added. This is including me.
Including you, my brother.
No, yeah, I'm gonna humble myself. I'm gonna put D Hugs three. I mean two. Um, three, three. That's where I'll put myself.
Okay.
Uh, at four I'll put Uchi Lag Tut.
Okay.
At five I'll put Go Me. Just
Okay.
don't take that like that's not like disrespectful. I know he's like a three-peat champ. Uh, at six, mm, at six I'll probably put at six I'll put Zeta Bully at six.
Dana Bully at 6, okay.
At seven I'll put damn. This is between like you and Jace right here. Uh, at seven I'll put
Feel free to tell the truth, brother. This is your list.
I'll just put Jace because like I went to like at eight I'll put you. At nine, this is like based. Okay, yeah, this is based off like the current users, basically, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, so at nine, I'll put Bo there, and then
Oh,
at ten, I'll put Striker.
Striker. That's a solid list. That's a solid list. I think mine would be
I would put Gucci on there. Oh, actually, and Slim. I missed out on Slim too. I'd put like Slim like 11th, like if there was a 11th. But I didn't put Gucci on there just because I haven't like hooped against him in a minute, and then yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's a solid list. Mine is not too far off. Mine is not too far off. Okay. What are you looking forward to most for season 2?
Shoot, bro, just try to just be active. I get again, and just like compete and shoot, bro. Try to get back there. That's the expectation.
I like it. I like it. Well, Jay Buck, I mean, it was a pleasure having you on the pod. Is there anything that you want to leave the people with?
Mhm. I'll just say like I don't know, just really just like let's just come to like let's just keep like coming together like as a community. Like y'all really like I don't really like I've obviously never met none of y'all, but y'all really are like a family. Like y'all are like the homies for real. Like so let's just like keep competing and having a good cycle. This cycle's been good, so let's keep going.
Amen, brother. Jbuck, listen, man, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you coming on the pod. I appreciate the way you've been hooping and approaching the community. Hey, man, you know what it is, man. Jbuck,
Yo,
you still there?
yeah.
You fucked up the outro, my nigga.
Oh shit. I, wait, wait, what?
Oh, it's been another episode of Champ Talk. This guy's a clown, but he's my nigga. I fuck with him the long way. You know we'll be back.